Hi Cancer, welcome into a brief next 48-hour tarot reading for you. I do want to thank you so much for joining me for this reading, but as we proceed, do keep in mind this is a general reading and it's meant to pertain to the following 48-hour period for you, beginning around when you were guided or drawn to this video, not just following when I post it. But as well, I do more than appreciate the love and support, the likes, the comments, and of course subscriptions to the channel if you haven't done so already. I do feel like you have a lot going on within, even if there's a bit of a simplistic vibe in your external reality. As I get a little bit nervous, bear with me. I do sense that you are taking care of oneself in the next 48 at certain points, but the overall message I got for you for the next 48, it's your time, several blessings coming your way. Beautiful. Who doesn't want to hear that? I do feel like if you're looking for a new position, okay, of authority or a new job, a new door to open for your career that's coming in moving forward or just did, or is in the next 48, I do sense that a lot of which need to recognize that there's a lot of love ahead for you, okay? Even if you do prioritize, which I feel you do, your money and career. But I do feel as if there's an increase in money lying ahead, and that's just one of the several blessings for you. I feel like you're manifesting these blessings. There's a sense of power about your energy. And I did hear before beginning the reading, spirituality through the roof. I feel like you're very connected to the spiritual realm being drawn to this reading, and a sense of that helping you but also hindering you at times, being potentially very spiritually messed with. But you have the ability to channel your thoughts, your intentions, your desires, right? And at times your fears, so be aware, into whatever you wish to see or expect in your external reality. I hope that was put well. There's a shine, a glow about you. You may find oneself with certain levels of energy increase, spirit gifting this to you, or you just find you kind of get a wind of life come about you. I hope that was the right way to put it. Bear with me. I do feel like there are certain clumsy moments that are being highlighted, whether it was due to your spirituality. This happens to me all the time. It could be in regards to you running around too much, right? Moving too quickly, trying to get things done too much. I do feel, or your nervousness, some of which need to channel their energy towards something productive at times. And you might naturally do this, but I do feel like there's a lot of, look at that, channeling. I feel like you're going to get a lot of downloads in the next 48 and surrounding it, and this is going to be quite overwhelming at times for some, especially if you're not used to it. You might find that your spirituality is taking a bit of an increase, but I feel like you might be pushed to or reminded that you're meant to use your spirituality paired with your intuition to your advantage and potentially to help other people through it all. There's a sense of you being very helpful, being drawn to this nature, very caring, and again, very powerful. I sense that you are gaining enlightenment in the next 48, a bit of clarity, realizing why this came to an end because now you're getting this better situation. Realizing why you thought this relationship or that connection was right for you because you were meant to meet them, even if it's not meant to go the distance. There's a sense of you just kind of realizing things left and right in the next 48 and spirit saying, how does it feel to be on point? How does it feel to now see the way to see this illumination coming to be? Wow. Yeah, again, I feel like you are glowing, my friend. There's a sense of you having a vibration, an aura that just draws people in. I wouldn't be surprised if you are out and about or just doing what you do and people just turn their heads to look at you. At times that's the work of spirit, but I do feel like you just command attention even when you don't desire it per se, okay? So a sense of you being in the spotlight. I do feel as if your spirituality is taking a highlight in the minds, the eyes of others. I also feel like your connection to your intuition is truly, truly strengthening over time up until this point, and especially in the next 48. When you feel you just know something, feel something, trust that, because you may just need to help somebody with that, or it may benefit your situation, your path, all the meanwhile. There's a sense of improvement coming to be moving forward, but I also feel like you're about to get very, very busy. I feel as if spiritual replenishment is taking a highlight with this soul tree card. Your world evolving quite rapidly, but it might feel like you just kind of want to move slowly. Spirit's saying this is good, this is different from the past, where say past versions of you may have wanted to or enjoyed the running around like a chicken without a head. Spirit's saying you can still accomplish a ton and be very successful and manage, multitask even, manage a lot, but not feel stressed and rushing through it all, right? There's a sense of you making more money moving forward, some of which I feel like it's just going to be passive income. But let's pull some tarot from the Mystic Mondays. Okay, well-spoken and a likable vibe is what I'm getting. I feel like you also are going to think about smiles, okay? Your smile, other people's. Also, what's going to come to mind at a certain point, if not multiple, what you cherish, prioritize the most in regards to physical appearance, or other factors when it comes to who you wish to date, right? Like, I know a smile, having a nice smile is very important for me. If you're amazing looking and have a great personality and your smile is a bit off or just not attractive, it just throws it off for me, okay? But what is it for you? I feel like some of the channeling that's taking place in the next 48 is going to get your mind thinking, but don't allow it to enter a stage of overthinking. And if it does naturally come to be, check oneself and step out of your mind for a hot second. Meditating might help you with just that. Very interesting. Yeah, I feel like you're gaining clarity on why something came to an end, because it would have brought you a lot of 501's energy, a lot of stress. It could be more than one situation. I feel like this is you gaining clarity on why you have been chosen to be so spiritually connected. You might be gaining clarity on some of these blessings or one in particular moving forward, but not all of this clarity, this illumination can come in the next 48. That would just be too overwhelming, right? But I do feel as if there's more than one ship coming in for you, my friend, and this is going to feel so gratifying. It's time for you to be more successful than people even imagined, but I feel like some people expect you to go the distance and have for a while, but I do feel as if things are churning in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune. Again, you're going through a bit of a glow up, a bit of a pep in your step, I want to say, for a lot drawn to the reading. There's a sense of you being very motivated at certain points and then lacking that motivation completely at other points. I would cleanse your energy when you feel that lack of motivation, or you might just be feeling a bit burnt out, so be it. And that might be one of those moments when you're gifted a bit of energy, a bit of a spurt of energy, if you will. But I do feel as if something's growing for you quite nicely. You're seeing success come to be. People are impressed. I do feel like you like what you do, for a lot drawn to the reading, or love what you do. And this comes through in what you create, develop, when you speak to people. There's a sense of you just knowing what you're doing. And I feel like the color green is coming into play. Okay. And blue. I do feel like you need soothing vibes, right? Whether it's in regards to choosing what to wear, comes to the energy that you associate oneself with, other people, when it comes to what you watch. I feel like you're going to be drawn to one, if not multiple tarot readings in the next 48 of importance. So the downloads coming through you individually and then through other people. So think about how many spirits are reaching out to you in that sense. But there's a feeling of something speeding up in progress and growth, and that's going to feel rewarding in of itself. But I also feel like Spirit's saying, as things get busier for you moving forward, watch your savings take an increase. Let Cancer now prepare for one, if not multiple, financial investments, changes moving forward, and just have that financial comfort. Because Spirit's saying you have been through the ringer at times, right? The ups and downs when it comes to your finances. And you might have been overspending recently. It might be in the next 48, but there's a sense of you just kind of knowing that things are going to improve for you. You're going to start to make more money. Something's going to pay off big time in regards to you not giving up. All right. It reminds me of this channel. I mean, if you knew how many obstacles I've had to overcome, how many days I had to work on this channel and made no money off of it, right? It's like you don't give up and finally your hard work starts to pay off, things start to grow. People start to see your talent in the spotlight. So yeah, I feel like you're going to be in the spotlight in the next 48. 930, look up an angel number meaning. Look at that, justice. There's a sense of the scale balancing out in your favor. You might have to at times or choose to weigh out the pros and cons. Say you're choosing a new job or interviewing, or you're thinking about continuing to or starting to date somebody. Don't overthink the pros and cons, just trust your intuition. right? Be a bit observant, ask questions to oneself, to the spiritual realm, or just, but I do feel they're saying don't talk back, but I do feel as if you are going to see so much justice moving forward. All right. It just feels like things are going to work out for you big time. But I also feel like there's a focus on your emotional side for one, if not multiple reasons. I do feel like you're coming off as a huge mystery. Why is Cancer keeping to themselves more these days? Because you're being strategic, because things are changing, because you don't have all the answers yet, because you don't want people interfering with your thought process, your decision making process. You're just trying to figure it out, right? That's kind of the vibe. But I feel like you're going to have more figured out by the end of this 48-hour period, and that's going to feel quite gratifying. And I feel like multiple people are quite proud of you. I heard, yes, Cancer, you did it. Look at that. Good luck. Beautiful. Good luck. But I do feel like you might discover that somebody's being quite secretive with you in a bad way. I do feel like you're seeing the truth in people. Masks might be dropping in the next 48 and moving forward. Or you might just be feeling as if you see people more clearly than they see themselves. That's powerful, okay? But at a certain point, you might feel as if you might already be doing this, push to go back to the basics. Okay, I'm hearing May will be a life-changing month. May. Let's pull one or two more. Okay, you might have a connection to July. I know I have Cancer in my chart and my birthday's in July, but take care or there will be a little bit of a loss. Okay. I do feel like you need to protect your money moving forward. Just because you're meant to see an increase doesn't mean you should be overspending. Look at that. Money will be coming to you. Deep friendship with somebody of the same sex. Very random message. You feel something is lacking, perhaps love, money, or goals. And Spirit saying, watch this blessing or those blessings come on in for you moving forward. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful, my friend. Things are going to work out for you. And once again, going back to the overall message, it's your time, Cancer. Several blessings are on their way. All right. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your next 48, and I'll see you next time.